kind of wonder if Rob Liefeld is baiting the House of Mouse. He should know better. No one messes with the mouse. I know most of us that clicked on this video are hoping for a Deadpool 3. Heck, I even put on my Deadpool top for this video, which I think I'm actually wearing for my DC news video. So, if you notice that, please don't point it out, because if you wear Marvel while talking about DC or DC while talking about Marvel, people come for you. It's not a joke. So I talked previously about how Rob Liefeld, co-creator of Deadpool and man that loves muscles and pouches, seems to think that Deadpool 3 isn't happening, and he doesn't like how the MCU runs their ship. He claimed that even if Marvel began production on Deadpool 3 this year, it would still be 4 years before it came out, and he isn't excited about that. But here's the thing on that. Deadpool 3 is on the Marvel slate of movies to move to production, and Rob's name wasn't/isn't attached to the project. So Rob could just be throwing a temper tantrum. And that's what I talked about in my last Deadpool movie update, but it turns out Rob did another interview after people started throwing that in his face, and he let us know, yeah, no, Deadpool 3, there's no movement on it. So I want to read what he said, because he's pretty pissed. I do know that there's no movement on a Deadpool 3 right now. I know that, yes. And does that worry me? No, not at all. What I did was I answered a question honestly, and what I learned this week is just lie. Just tell people everything is lollipop and unicorns and rainbows, and you'll be better off in your life because people want to be lied to. Just because some guy goes, yeah, we're still moving along, that's code for there's nothing to see here. I mean, honestly, Rob, lying is what Disney teaches all of the people working under them to do, so you probably want to learn to do that too. I mean, hell, Ewan McGregor lied to us for years with the fact that he was going to come back and play Obi-Wan. So, yeah, maybe lie. But he actually doubled down and said, yeah, it's going to be 5+ years before we see Deadpool 3. So, on that depressing note, here's what he said on that. Regardless of whatever inside perspective I may have, what I do know is that until a movie is put on a schedule, it's not taken seriously. And what people don't like is that I have assessed the schedule for the next, give or take, 5 years, and I don't see Deadpool on it. So I don't see that it can arrive earlier than that. Which, in his defense, he did clarify why he's upset with it being 5+ years away, and it's basically because he knows we all don't have very good attention spans. My whole thing is you get access to this franchise, go give it priority. And that's not me acting pretentious. That's me going, this is a pretty valuable commodity. And also, I have 3 teenagers, and I see how fast their interests come and go, and how everything is vying for their attention at all times. Which I kind of disagree with him. One, Deadpool just isn't for teenagers. Or so I hope, otherwise, that's awkward. Also, I think most people would be pumped about a Deadpool movie, even if it came out in 5+ years. I don't know. It would suck to wait that long, but I feel like he's not going to lose the audience that will come out for it, or that came out for Deadpool 1 and 2. And Rob talked about who he thinks should be in charge, and surprise, surprise, it's Ryan Reynolds. So here's what he said on that. And it's really cute how much he loves Ryan, by the way. Too bad he's married to that shark-hating wife. My opinion is Ryan Reynolds should be steering the ship and just completely handed the reins, even to the point of plugging characters in. Give him 3 characters he can integrate and let him integrate them. If people ask what I want to see, that's where it begins. Just please don't micromanage the guy. Just give him free reign. Agree with that? Ryan Reynolds loves Deadpool. It's his pushing that really got this made, so do it, Disney. Give it to Ryan. Oh, by the way, you know how it was reported on by quite a few people, maybe me too, that Rob was a little upset that he wasn't making as much money if the MCU pushes him out of doing Deadpool? He wanted us to know he's still getting fat checks. I have Deadpool revenue streams that have existed since 1991. I already get paid. If you make this movie or not, I'm getting a fat check. You go, Rob. You get that money. Thanks for letting us know that. But now, let's talk about the weird last update, because he's already said quite a few things that normally would get Disney coming down on you and saying you need to shut the fuck up. I mean, see Mark Hamill and what he said about The Last Jedi. But then, Rob, Dear God, Rob. He decided to post a picture of Deadpool holding a murdered Mickey Mouse on his Instagram story. Though note, Rob did not draw this himself, he just posted it to his Instagram story. Rob, seriously, do not anger the mouse. I don't want you to disappear. I still want to see you around. I'd love reading your interviews. Don't piss them off. So hey, what do you think about this whole Deadpool situation? Do you think it's really going to be 5+ years before we see Deadpool 3? Do you feel like Disney needs to let Ryan Reynolds just do his thing? And also, Rob as well. Do you think Rob should be more included? I don't know. Do you think it was a bad idea to post that photo on his Instagram stories? Because, yikes. Just let me know.